Friends, gather round because we need to talk about trade wars. Now, I know what you're thinking. Trade wars? Sounds boring. And you'd be right, they are. But they're also very, very real, and they affect all of us. In a nutshell, a trade war is like a playground spat, except instead of throwing sand, countries throw tariffs at each other. And just like a playground spat, nobody wins. Recently, the US decided to slap tariffs on goods from China, Canada, and Mexico. That's right, folks, we're picking fights with our neighbors and our biggest trading partner. Now, the reasons for these tariffs are complex and frankly, often nonsensical. But the consequences? Oh, those are crystal clear. Higher prices for consumers, job losses in key industries, and a whole lot of uncertainty in the global economy. It's enough to make you want to build a bunker out of washing machines and imported avocados. But before you do, let's take a closer look at the economic fallout of these trade wars. It's not pretty, folks. Let's start with the US, shall we? The land of the free and the home of the, well, increasingly expensive goods. See those tariffs we slapped on China? They mean American businesses and consumers are paying more for everything from electronics to clothing. And guess what? Those costs get passed right down to you, the consumer. So your new phone? More expensive. Your kids' new sneakers? More expensive. That artisanal kombucha you're addicted to? You guessed it, more expensive. And that's not all. The trade war has also hurt American businesses. Farmers are struggling to sell their crops because China, a major buyer, has found new suppliers. Manufacturers are facing higher costs for raw materials, leading to job losses. It's a real mess, folks. Now let's hop on up to Canada, shall we? Land of maple syrup, hockey, and a surprising amount of passive aggression. See, Canada is not taking these tariffs lying down. Oh no, they've retaliated with tariffs of their own on US goods. And let me tell you, they're not messing around. We're talking steel, aluminum, even ketchup. Yes, ketchup. Apparently the Canadians are willing to fight for their right to affordable condiments. And who can blame them? These tariffs are hurting Canadian businesses and consumers just like they're hurting Americans. It's a classic case of a trade war hurting everyone involved. So, where do we go from here? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The truth is, nobody really knows. These trade wars are uncharted territory. We could see a full-blown global trade war with countries around the world slapping tariffs on each other like it's going out of style. Or cooler heads could prevail, and we could see a negotiated solution that benefits everyone. But one thing's for sure, the stakes are high. Global trade is essential for economic growth and prosperity. When countries start throwing up trade barriers, it hurts everyone. So, let's hope our leaders can put aside their differences and find a way to work together. Because in the words of the great philosopher, Justin Bieber, baby, 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 no more drama.